SteamHammerVR is a steampunk adventure game set on the foggy streets of Victorian London. With armies of automatons attacking out of every dark alley, you may not have the time to really take a good look around. But on every corner you will find posters and newspaper clippings with references that come from the period as well as links to the modern era. I'm Magic Martin, the artistic director of SteamHammerVR, and these are the top 5 pop culture references in SteamHammerVR: The Rogue Apprentice. Number 5. The Coming of Hastur. In the first level of SteamHammerVR, you may have spotted a poster for a theatrical production of The King in Yellow. This is a reference to a novel of the same name published in 1895 by Robert W. Chambers. This collection of short stories focuses on a fictional stage production so twisted that it drove the audiences insane. The titular King in Yellow is also known as Hastur, and he frequently appears in the Cthulhu mythos of H.P. Lovecraft. The poster also makes reference to Pepper's Ghost, a stage illusion first showcased in 1862, and is still being used to this day in the famous ballroom scene of Disney's Haunted Mansion. Number 4. A farcical play. One of the more historically accurate posters in SteamHammerVR is for a production of Charlie's Aunt. This 3-act farce by Brandon Thomas was first performed in London in 1892 at the Royalty Theatre. The play famously featured W.S. Penley performing the title role in full drag. Charlie's Aunt ran for a then record 1,466 performances. Number 3. The R. Sing Imposter. SteamHammerVR features many references to the real-life Chinese businessman R. Sing. R. Sing was responsible for the opium trade in Victorian London, as well as several opium dens in Limehouse. The wanted posters, however, feature the image of the Victorian stage magician Chung Ling Soo. So he's an imposter, right? Actually, more than you know. Chung Ling Soo was not actually Chinese. He was an American called William Robinson, posing as a conjurer from the Orient. Chung Ling Soo famously died on the stage of London's Wood Green Empire in 1918. He was accidentally shot and killed performing his legendary bullet catch illusion. Number 2. The Evil Residence. The final level of SteamHammerVR is a huge Victorian mansion called Wormington Hall. On entering the mansion, Dr. Springhorn says, "What is all this? My word, what a mansion!" This is a direct reference to the 1996 Capcom classic Resident Evil. When the heroes enter the zombie-infested mansion for the first time, they say almost the exact same thing. And number 1, the brain in a jar. A common trope of sci-fi horror movies is to feature a disembodied brain in a jar of fluid. It has appeared in such movie classics as Frankenstein and the Man with Two Brains, and the Doctor Who episode The Brain of Morbius. In video games, the end boss of the NES classic Metroid is of course the enormous Mother Brain. SteamHammerVR also features just such a battle, but you'd need to play to the end of the game to find out that. So there you have it, the top 5 pop culture references in SteamHammerVR. If you found others not mentioned here, why not leave a message in the comments section. For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to GameStormVR and click the bell icon to join the notification squad. I've been Magic Martin from GameStormVR, and I'll see you in another time and space.